Exactly. This is the impact though of the two swings we saw. Left hand one, obviously, with that bending left arm. You see the club's already hitting the top of the ball there, you see. So even if your swing speed was, I don't know, 100 mile an hour, which very unlikely, you're hitting top of the ball, it's not going to go very far anyway. The ball's going to bounce in the ground, pop up in the air. You've lost yardage all over the place, okay? And that's where the swing, as I say, you get to the top of the backswing, nice, your hip turn is better. As you start getting to about here with your arm, so here's your arm at sort of 9 o'clock, rather than doing this part of the golf swing, you just go zoop, and you pull it into this way. So your arm kind of goes in there and then it starts tucking up, hence the club's getting quite high, all tucked up here, no power. And then you kind of finish with a good sort of balance follow through, but you've missed out a part of the swing, unfortunately, which is the most important part of the swing when the information's given to that golf ball, okay? So this swing here now, again, same good backswing, if anything a little bit longer there. Now maybe because you were loosening up that grip pressure, when you're gripping it tight because the grip was slipping, your backswing was a little bit shorter than that one there. Not saying it's
meaning...
So you look at the length of the club going back here, okay? So that club, well, it's gone a little bit further, I suppose, to be fair. That's not too bad, in fact. But that swing to me looked a little bit longer going back there, a bit more of a turn with the body, okay? So you're actually creating more power. As we're getting down here, we're at 9 o'clock. Now your hands are starting to go down this way. So we're going down to sort of 7 o'clock. Yeah, so you can see where the hands are working here now. You're working underneath, jump, solid contact. And that's going to give you much more efficiency. Strike the ball and then through to follow through. Still a little bit pulled up here and stuff, but at least this area of the swing, yeah, your hands are still going 9-8-7. They're not going 9-2.
9-8-7 gin.
Exactly, yeah. Think of gin o'clock at the impact, okay? And that'll give you the 1-3-1. There you go. More gin gives you 1-3-1. All right? But it's keeping that width. I think, again, this is always here if you want to borrow it. Just give me a shout if you're coming for practice. I can make that up in 2 seconds. The bat is always around here somewhere. And if you, I mean, the foam piping, I mean, I think I got that foam piping online for like 50p. I just was trying to find some stuff to get there and I just found on there. I was on...
Turn a bit more.
What's that?
My hips go a bit more around.
No, I wouldn't say too far. That's fine. You don't want to go too far because you want your shoulder turn to be sort of 90-ish. If you get to 90, hip turn's going to be about 45 anyway. You don't really want to be going and turning kind of.
Okay. Yes.
You want to have a little bit of not resistance, but yeah, your shoulders are going to turn more than your hips. Okay. We don't want the hips to slide, but don't want to over rotate. And again, as with all things in the golf, Pam, there's too much and not enough. There's too steep. There's too shallow. There's too slow. There's too fast. There's too hit. There's always different ends of the spectrum. We're trying to find that sweet spot. Yeah. So this one here now, the club head we would say is too high. Hitting the golf ball. This one here is really, really good in the golf ball, okay? But you could be too low in the ground behind the golf ball. So just finding that sweet spot. For you, I think it's a feeling of what that club needs to do. If big circle and wide is one that help that sensation, make sure that club and the arms travel through the clock face, yeah? So you go from sort of 10 o'clock with your hands up there, 9, 8, 7, back to the golf ball, yeah? So you're creating a wider, fuller swing. And hey, the ball starts curving off to the right. She's done that, yeah? Curves right, or goes right, or is topped, your left elbow's missed out the 7, 8 and 6 o'clock in the clock face, all right?
Yes.
Does that make sense then, yeah?
Right.
But give us your thoughts on how to try and
Yeah.
position that in the swing, okay?
Yes.
Excellent, very good.